Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on First Man, the 2018 movie, Neil Armstrong biopic. Um, Neil Armstrong himself, played by Ryan Gosling, of course. Funny thing, a year ago, I saw Blade Runner 2049, which was another Ryan Gosling movie, and like pretty much exactly a year later, I'm seeing another Ryan Gosling movie. Um, that being First Man. This is the third film by Damien Chazelle, I believe that's his name. Um, and he directed Whiplash and La La Land. And I would say that if I was to rank his three films so far, I'd have La La Land number one. I'd have this First Man at number two, and third I would have Whiplash actually. Um, because guys, this film right here was great. It was fantastic. Um, I absolutely loved it. Um, I didn't watch the trailers or anything, so I had no idea like what to expect and all. Um, and yeah, being it directed by Damien Chazelle or whatever his name is, I was really looking forward to that. You know, um, Whiplash, I do think is a bit overrated. I feel like that's like a one-time watch, honestly. And La La Land, that movie's great. That movie was like my third best movie of 2016, honestly, just behind Deadpool and Captain America: Civil War. But this, right here, we're talking about First Man. This film was fantastic, guys. Completely different movie to the last one I saw, which was um, what was I saying? Bad Times at the El Royale. I much prefer that movie over this, but they're two completely different movies, really. This movie was awesome. It was touching. It was visually incredible. It was paced well for the most part. It had great acting, great directing, great script, and just great characters as a whole, um, and especially the visuals, man. When it goes into space, there's not like there's not like an overindulgence of space scenes or anything. But when they do go into space, man, it's incredible. The first scene is going into space, like for real, and it basically talking it basically it's basically showing Neil Armstrong's like life as an astronaut in all of the 60s. It nearly spans a whole decade. And as I expected, it obviously ends with what you'd expect. In case some of you don't know what part I'm referring to, but that end part was that like the last 20 minutes were incredible, both visually and just visually really, and it just had me lost in it, man. Like I don't think it's a perfect film, honestly. I don't think it's anywhere near a perfect film, honestly. It is great though. Um, One problem I did have, I thought there were a lot of times I got slow as, well, especially like in the first half of the film, and I was like, come on, let's pick it up, huh? And I just really wasn't caring what was going on screen, and that took me out of the film. But other than that, this film was great. I'd probably, I'd give it. I feel like there's not really much to talk about in this thoughts video. I mean, I feel like I've said everything there is already. Obviously, I don't want to spoil nothing in case you guys don't know the history of like all the people who appear in this film, and so on. But it was great stuff. Like there was a scene at the start where Ryan Gosling is just by himself, and the acting is brilliant. Like, like it's crazy. Like I love the dialogue. That it's so real. Of course, I mean it's a biopic. Um, Completely different to the other films I've seen this year. Uh, like I said, only real flaw I have with it is that there were some pretty dud parts, and I was like, I really don't care about this going on. Let's pick it up, please. Let's move on. Uh, that being said, I'd probably give this a 9 out of 10. You know, I had a much better like idea of how this video was gonna go in my mind like an hour ago. If only I hadn't. I hope this turned out well though. But really, I just can't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm seeing Halloween, guys. I'm seeing the new Halloween movie tomorrow, one day before the US. Um, before it releases in the US, and I'm so excited for Halloween, man. That is my most anticipated movie for the rest of this year, like easily, and it's only tomorrow. It's only tomorrow, Halloween. And I got my ticket for that already. Um, I got the okay from Andrew. That's what I gotta remember. Cause uh, the older guy actually signed my ticket, and to say that I got the okay from him to see Halloween. Because it's an R-rated movie, obviously. Um, and I didn't have any ID to prove, that I am 20 years old. So the guy asked me for actually I feel like I'll mention it. The guy asked me for ID. The younger guy, because I was talking to the younger guy first, and then the older guy came in, and he put his input, and he was the one who made everything okay. If I almost didn't get sold a ticket for Halloween tomorrow because I didn't have proof that I was of age because it's R16 in New Zealand, and I really want to see it. Halloween, man. So the older guy asked me for my date of birth, and I of course said September 25th, 1998. And since I said it straight away, you could tell that I was for real. So he signed my ticket, and in case they ask for it for an ID tomorrow, I'll just say that I got the okay from Andrew. I'm sorry to get off topic talking about Halloween and stuff. But first, man, definitely see it, especially if you're a fan of biopics. I mean, it's touching. I mean, it's visually incredible. Even though don't expect like the whole thing to be in space and all. That's the thing. I'm actually I don't know if you guys knew this, but I am a huge fan of outer space. Basically, I've always been like a lover of outer space and astronomy. My whole life basically, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to see this. For that reason, and even though it didn't touch on that like a whole lot, everything else about the film, minus those dud parts I was mentioning, was incredible, and it really like kept the film awesome for me. Because I went in with no expectations. I knew it was a biopic first before it was like a huge space explorer type movie, for lack of better words. And it was, for what it was, I loved it. Definitely one that I'll eventually pick up on Blu-ray. Maybe not straight away, but maybe if I see it like for sale for like $15, I'll probably pick it up and watch it with my family or something. It's great. So yeah, first, man, that's my thoughts on it, guys. Like I said, 9 out of 10. If you want to see this film, I definitely recommend it. And like if you're like, especially if you're a fan of biopics and you're interested in like stuff like this, I definitely recommend it. And I'm not gonna go into like, because there are people who think that the moon landing was actually faked. And not only that, but some people think that Stanley Kubrick, who at that time just directed 2001: A Space Odyssey, was the one who like helped direct the fake moon landing. If it was fake, which I have no reason personally to believe it's fake. Like, I just took everything I saw in this movie as it was, and for what it was good. It was fantastic. This turned out a lot better in my mind, an hour ago when I just came out of the movie. So I'm sorry if I sound slurry or anything, guys. I really am. But that's my thoughts on Fist Man. That was a very long conclusion to the thoughts video, of course. I'll be seeing Halloween tomorrow, one day before it releases in the US, of course, and I'm so excited for that. So, yeah. So that's my thoughts videos, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you saw the film, yeah, what did you think? Um, and yeah, um, I definitely this year is not slowing down, man. I'm not sure where I'd put this in my rankings of 2018, but it's great. Um, maybe just below Incredibles 2, maybe there. So yeah, so that's my thoughts video, guys, on First Man. Um, and I'll see you guys later. And by later I mean tomorrow. And yeah, peace out, guys. And thank you for watching this. And like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, see you guys. Peace out.